What happens when three high school friends reunite during a Trump-pocalypse? I'll tell you what happens. They do a podcast, little buddy.
The fitness game episode.
You are watching Generation Exile.
Hey, do you want to play the game?
Shall we play a game?
Yeah.
The fitness game? I have 5 questions about other videos.
Okay.
And I'm just going to give you the premise and then give you 3 choices of names, and you got to pick the answer. You know how questions and answers work. I don't have to explain to you.
Whoa. Slow down. Wait, how many questions will there be? Are they multiple choice or are they fill in the blank?
The multiple choice questions.
Do they align with the answers?
No, none of them are right.
This game sounds great.
I have found a bunch of fitness videos, and they're weird and they're wacky, and I just created trivia questions around them, and you have to guess the right name.
Bring it.
Bring it on.
So celebrity seniors back in our day, they were putting out their own workout videos. So which of these female celebrity senior citizens had a workout video? Was it Angela Lansbury's Positive Moves, Rue McClanahan's Golden Years Workout,
Ooh.
or Ruth Gordon's Chair Aerobics?
Dude, I have the hots for Ruth Gordon ever since seeing Harold and Maude.
Stop that, you goddamn baboon. No respect, no price.
So, is it Angela Lansbury's Positive Moves, Rue McClanahan's Golden Years Workout, or Ruth Gordon's Chair Aerobics?
I'm going with A. Final
Angela
answer.
Lansbury?
Yeah, I'm thinking Angela Lansbury is another like eagle red herring that you're biting into. And she actually is like dressed like Rocky in the opening to Murder, She Wrote. I don't know if either of you have watched that recently. I just did like a Murder, She Wrote parody AI funny. So I watched every open of the show for the 16 years it was on, just curious. And she's wearing the same outfit as Rocky, in like a gray, sweatsuit with a white towel around her neck and running through they're like, I don't know why they had to throw an action clip in, but they did. So I think Dave's cribbing from that, so that's bullshit. So I'm going to say the sexy one on the Golden Girls would be more inclined to have, in the 80s when she wasn't doing a Love Boat guest appearance, to have like a deal to do an exercise tape. So long story short, I'm going with Rue.
Okay, so Rue for Jeremy, Angela for Michael.
Yep.
Well, watch the screen, boys.
I take these few moments to focus on the day ahead.
Fuck yeah!
I think about each demand that will present itself in the coming day, and I visualize myself meeting it easily and well.
Oh,
I remind myself that I'm going to try to live each moment with the sense of peace, harmony, and calm. After all, it is the dawn of a new day.
where'd you find this tape? This is so wrong.
Let's just say I'm good at research. It's my job to find these things.
Bed knobs and broomsticks be damned.
All right, so we're...
Wait, hold on. I can't move on from that so quickly.
I was trying to get it off me.
Question. Do you think that the cameramen and crew turned away when she hopped into the tub for the bubble bath? Or did they all take
I
a
definitely do, but I want to know who the perv is that did a full crotch shot at the
Twice.
beginning there. Yeah.
The editor, right? That
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have been in there.
No.
That was the one part of that made me feel gross and icky.
Yes. Well, then I've done my job. All right. I'm going to go on to the next question. But I found a bunch of videos from celebrities, obviously, of celebrity workouts. But there are workouts by people who you've never heard. And they name the shit after themselves. So I'm going to give you 3 choices. You have to figure out which one is the real 1980s workout person.
Okay.
Is it the show Max Fitness with Maxwell Everherd? Calinetics with Callan Pinkney? Or Brock Solid with Brock Simpson?
Ooh. Honestly, They all sound good. They all sound very believable.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to you're throwing someone named Everheard in a competition where we're supposed to have never or ever heard of them? That's supposed to be like a decoy?
Maybe.
That's ever heard? I'm going to say that one's bullshit right off the bat.
Okay.
What's the middle one?
There's Calinetics with Callan Pinkney. And Brock Solid with Brock Simpson.
I feel like I shouldn't be talking out loud because I'm going to give it to Michael.
Yeah. Don't let me benefit from your puzzling out loud.
All right. Do we have an answer?
I have an answer. I'll go first, Mike, because I think Brock, the third choice, sounds like a Simpsons character I've heard of, and the first one was just too obviously not. So I'm going to say Calinetics is my choice of the real one.
All right, Mike.
I respect your logic and decision-making process. I'm going to go with the first one, just because Max Headroom was in the 80s, so maybe this was too.
All right, and the answer is...
So that's the 1 hour Calinetics program.
You just took a bite out of Dave's red herring.
I totally did.
Which of these is the title of a Walt Whitman inspired, well, not really inspired, exercise program? He has nothing to do with the exercise program.
Okay.
But they just named the program after...
Poem?
Yeah.
They cribbed?
Yes. So, is the answer Endlessly Rocking, No Finer Body, or Body Electric?
I feel the body electric. That's a song, right?
Yeah, that was from Fame.
Fame. I always confuse Fame and Flashdance.
The first two lines of that song are from the Walt Whitman poem, Body Electric.
So wouldn't it then say that if someone was making exercise tape, they might reference an 80s dancey dance movie, in which case, that's the answer.
Michael, do you agree?
I'm going to have to go with Body Electric because it's a blatant Walt Whitman reference.
Yeah.
I sing the body electric. I celebrate.
All right, question 4. Question 4. The basic cable years when fitness TV got a little naughty.
All right.
So which of these is the name of a show that was on Showtime that probably had people not so much working out as they were jerking out? Was it Stretch and Release? Was it Grind Hard? Or Aerobicize?
Oh, that third one is a red herring. Aerobicize that's years later.
Late night basic cable, you said?
Yes. Yeah. No, not basic cable. Late night cable on Showtime, which was a premium channel.
That is I was going
No,
to
that's-
ask for specificity there. It was
Yeah,
on
no, that's-
Showtime.
It was no Skinamax.
No Cinemax, but it wasn't TBS either. You know what I mean?
Skinamax. Remember Skinamax?
Yes, I do.
All right, so Stretch and Release, Grind Hard, or Aerobicize?
It's going to be Grind Hard, is my guess.
Aerobicize is tempting because, it's you're not going to say nipples and dicks. You're going to try to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah. So it's 2-1 Jeremy right now.
This is going to blow it for you, big guy.
I'm going to go with Aerobicize.
All right.
Here you wait.
Yeah.
Red herring.
Hook.
Here we go.
It's
This is Aerobicize number 26 for your thighs, waist, and calves.
Ron Harris, you bastard. Holy smokes. I love this exercise. Do you guys want to try this one? It takes 3 people.
I think that move is called the King's Table.
But no, seriously, I'm looking for some people to exercise with just for motivation. And that's clearly a 3-man exercise. I think we could do that one.
I got you. I just needed a year of like agility and stretching, to get into that position.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you tased me, I might be able to move like that, but not outside of that. That was showtime for you.
Yeah.
Was that meant to get someone in shape or to get someone off?
I think it's to get someone off. Do you see anybody doing that exercise?
Just my wife, Michelle, does that one.
Yeah. That was a special kind of talent to do that exercise.
If you set up some full-length mirrors at the right angles, you might be able to do that exercise by yourself.
That's true.
I don't think the other two people are necessary. I think you can do it on your own, and that was more of an aesthetic choice. Yeah.
No one is spotting anyone.
Well, I guess if you fall back, but I would think everybody would fall forward,
Yes.
Let me make this transition back to the game.
Oh, okay.
Because I got one last question.
Yeah, it's burning you. It's burning a hole in your little hands.
No, it's just that I can't wait to share this clip with you. That's all.
Oh, I can't wait.
I was saving the best for last, and
awesome.
I've just been super excited.
Didn't it feel like a sexy homentashen? Do you know what a homentashen is, Michael?
Oh my God!
Is that a Jewish baked good?
Yes.
Yeah, that is exactly what that looked like.
All right. Anyway, all right, Dave, hit us.
So I'm just going to show you this clip, and then after the clip, you're going to guess what the title is based on 3 choices.
Okay.
All right. It's a 50-second clip, but believe me, it's worth it.
Every exercise program I know about works from the neck down. The facial muscles are just like the muscles in the rest of your body. If you work them, they will respond too. So what we're going to do is we're going to stretch the face,
Yes.
we're going to exercise the muscles, and we're going to lift and smooth out the skin. The name of the technique is called the lion. And some of you may know this, but we've added a few new things to it. You're going to watch me first, and then you'll follow along. Watch.
Wow. Oh, even with the circle wipe.
Brave lion.
Before you give us the choices, why did she put on an exercise outfit for that?
That's a good question, and I don't have an answer for it.
Couldn't she have been in her civvies for that exercise routine?
I feel like she could have.
She needed workout clothes to absorb all the perspiration that was induced from the facial workout.
From the lion?
Doing the lion.
1 second, I want to try it.
Oh my God! Is he having a stroke?
I feel like much better. I think that woman had a good idea.
I think we all have to give it a try. See who can do it the best. Okay.
Yeah, I want to
Ready?
watch you guys do it. Let me see. Ready?
All right. That's my stab at it.
Oh my God!
I don't mean to be the guy at the gym, but you didn't put your fingers down your face at the end like she did.
Oh, that was her just pointing out the stretch, though.
Oh, okay.
I've watched this clip a lot of times, so
sure,
I'm gonna do it better than all of you.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right.
Here we
Well,
go.
Dave
the
Eagle,
master
the lion.
master at work.
Wow.
Oh man.
So now you guys have to pick the title.
Oh yes.
All right. These are your 3 choices. You got Greer Childers Body Flex,
Wait, is that her name?
Lauren Bass Shelby's Boot Camp.
Wait, too quickly.
Okay.
We have to feel those Greer Childers.
Greer, Greer.
Yep.
Childers, like child with an ERS at the end.
Yes. That sounds like a medical, like a Heimlich, maneuver, like the Greer Childers,
The body flex.
procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone's choking, you do the Greer Childers body flex.
Right. See, exactly. That's what that sounds like to me. So I don't know if I would name that mouth stretch the Greer Childers unless it's based on some other technique.
Well, the technique is called the lion. This is the title here is the whole tape of which this is part that I do not have access to.
So I have an answer.
Okay.
Go first, and I'll piggyback.
I've crystallized my answer. I'm going to go with the first one, Greer Childers, because that's such an '80s name. And what was the thing, like the body? Something about the body?
Body flex.
Body flex.
Greer Childers body flex.
Body flex, because she at the start of the video she says something about the face is just a part of the body. So I'm thinking it might be a holistic body thing. And Greer is a name right out of the '80s that belongs to that hair. So I'm going with number one.
All right, Jeremy.
I'm going to go with the third one.
Face the music. Face the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has the word face.
So you're going with Linda Blayland. Yeah.
Yes. She looked like Linda Blayland, I think.
The answer is Greer Childers body flex.
And the crowd goes wild.
And the score of 3-2.
I'm over here.
Wins.
I'm over here.
Over there. You know what I have to say to that?
Really hate that sad loser, Mr. Newberger.
Who, me?